I'm Bill Still reporting for Transit TV News. In entertainment news, Chris Kelly of the rap duo Criss Cross dies aged 34. Cyndi Lauper reacts to Kinky Boots. 13 Tony Award nods. Jennifer Lopez joins Beyonce on Sound of Change Live Bill.
AP Showbiz Minute. Chris Kelly of 90s rap duo Criss Cross has died from an apparent drug overdose, according to authorities in Atlanta. The 34-year-old, also known as Mac Daddy, was pronounced dead around 5 p.m. on Wednesday at the Atlanta Medical Center. No official cause of death has been determined pending an autopsy. Cyndi Lauper says she's thrilled by the 13 Tony Award nominations announced for her musical Kinky Boots. Speaking the day after getting word of the shortlist, David Hyde Pierce says he was surprised how excited he was for the leading man nod for play Vanya and Sonia and Masha and Spike. He's up against Tom Hanks, who made his Broadway debut in Lucky Guy. The awards are presented on June 9th. Jennifer Lopez is joining Beyonce on the bill of charity concert The Sound of Change Live. The UK show, headlined by Beyonce, will raise money for women's causes under the Time for Change campaign banner. Other acts at the Twickenham Stadium show on June 1st include Ellie Goulding, Florence and the Machine and John Legend. This is Nikki Finlay with AP Showbiz Minute.
A militant convicted of killing a New Jersey state trooper 40 years ago is now the first woman on the FBI's list of most wanted terrorists. Officials announced Thursday a doubling of the reward to $2 million for the capture of Joanne Chesimard.
I'm honored to stand here today alongside the New Jersey State Police, the New Jersey Attorney General's Office, and the United States Marshal for the District of New Jersey to announce the addition of Joanne Chesimard to the FBI's most wanted terrorist list. As Colonel Fuentes said, 40 years ago today, Joanne Chesimard and a group of individuals who were terrorizing our country murdered New Jersey State Trooper Warner Foster. Chesimard was part of a militant separatist group which was known as the Black Liberation Army. Their mission was to intimidate the United States government in order to advance their political and social objectives. No person, no matter what his or her political or moral convictions are, is above the law. Joanne Chesimard is a domestic terrorist who murdered a law enforcement officer, execution style.
The U.S. is calling for North Korea to grant an amnesty for the immediate release of a Korean American sentenced to 15 years hard labor for hostile acts against the state. Kenneth Bay is at least the 6th American detained since 2009.
So we understand that a DPRK court convicted U.S. citizen Kenneth Bay for hostile acts against the DPRK and sentenced him to 15 years of compulsory labor. There is no greater priority for us than the welfare and safety of U.S. citizens abroad, and we urge the DPRK authorities to grant Mr. Bay amnesty and immediate release. Part of our concern here, and we've had long-standing concerns about the lack of transparency and due process in the North Korean legal system. So now that Mr. Bay has gone through a legal process, we urge the DPRK to grant him amnesty and immediate release.
Do you think he's innocent?
We don't know the facts of the case. The Swedish certainly are a protecting power and have had, I believe, in a few opportunities, the chance to meet with Mr. Bay, but there hasn't been transparency in the case. So while some of the facts are limited, to our knowledge, we don't know all of the facts. We are concerned that, broadly speaking, about the transparency and due process in North Korea, and we think he should be released.